Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi Stephanie and welcome to your Workout Wednesday. Il fait très beau. It's extremely beautiful here of late. Looking outside and the trees are all full of spring green and the sky is blue and the birds are chirping and it's just absolutely lovely. So what that means for me is a lot of being outdoors and walking with an 8 kilo, about 17 and some change pounds baby. So my feet need a little love and I want to share that with us today. So what we'll need is a block and a space and your feet. So let's go ahead and come on up to standing. And I'm gonna turn this way and just find an edge of your block. Doesn't matter particularly which edge, just find an edge and put the ball of your foot almost where the toe knuckles meet the foot on the edge of the block. And then from here, we point and we flex. We lift the heel and we drop the heel. Continue there. And then, as we do this, just notice if your foot is migrating toward the pinky toe. Let's really press into the big toe joint and flex. That is, after all, where our power comes from for our press forward in a walk. And just find that point and flex. And keep your weight on the standing legs rather than shift forward and back. Just allow yourself to be nice and steady down almost through the back heel of this leg. Go ahead and just do one more there. Lift. Ooh, and lower. Turn back this way. So now let's go ahead and put the big toe on top and the 4 toes around the edge there as best as you can. You can use your hands, you can adjust whatever you need and get the toes kind of like the toes are biting or pinching the block. And then we do that same thing. We point and flex. And just notice, same idea, we're keeping the weight on the standing leg without shifting too much. Point and flex and just notice your range. Every day is different and yes, that's all I'm gonna say. Point and flex there and just feel out this range of motion in the big toe joint. Remember to breathe and just be. Let's just do one more there. We don't need too many of these. Ooh, stand on your feet for a moment. Nice. And let's do the opposite. Let's put the big toe down the side and the 4 toes on the top. That might be a little bit trickier, maybe, potentially. And again, ooh, that's tight for me. But we do the same thing. We point the foot and we, flex, drop the heel. Feeling that out, it's a little bit different. Even though the big toe is no longer on the top, it's falling down the side, still aim to squeeze the ankle inward a little bit. And you might feel why automatically or directly, because again, it keeps the range in that big toe. The more we move toward the pinky toe, the less range we potentially find. We discover. Let's take 2 more there. And let that go. Stand on your feet side by side and just feel what you feel. Next foot. Oh, hello feet. So let's begin again at the ball of the foot where the toes meet the foot itself. Keeping the weight at the big toe joint, point and flex. And just gently lifting and lowering. Lift the heel, feel it out, draw the heel down, feel it out. And again, ignore what I just did. I shifted. Keep the weight on the back leg, or the standing leg, toward the back. Point, and flex, and point, and flex. And we have 2 different feet, 10 different toes. They might feel a lot different. That's okay. Just notice. Once more. And then excellent. Stand on those feet. Let's lift the big toe. Do what you need to do to put it over the top, the 4 toes over the side. And again, like it's pinching or biting at your feet, your toes, and then lift and lower. And lift, aiming that foot toward the center a little bit, or the inside of the foot toward the center, toward the big toe. And flex. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. Let's do one more there. Point. Ooh. And flex. Drawing the heel down. My little toes didn't want to stay against, but that's okay. Take a moment again, just plant the feet side by side, feel what you feel. And now let's put the 4 toes on top, and then the big toe, whoop, draping down. Boop. And again, lift and lower the heel. Oh, that's surprising. For me, when I've been walking, this big toe joint has felt more stiff, but here it does not. That's interesting. You know, movement, it's always a discovery. It's super, super exciting. I am so grateful for you all for being here. As always, thank you subscribers for being here, and thank you potential new subscribers for being here. Don't forget to hit that bell every Wednesday. Fresh videos like this drop. And every other Monday, I give you a quick tip. So if you have questions and you want a quick answer, put them in the comments and I'll get to it. Let's just do one more there. See how I distracted us potentially? Ooh, hello feet. And then once again, just take a moment to maybe spread the toes out a little bit, wiggle them, and just put the feet next to each other and stand. Ooh, my toes are a little tingly. They feel kind of energized, which is lovely. So now let's go ahead and we're just gonna finish with it's super effective and it's really nice for the hips. So, which have a lot to do with walking and the feet. So just stand, boop. And here we go, we're already in a balance. Stand and imagine there is a weight pulling this foot down, this leg down. And all we're gonna do is let that hip drop, kind of sink into our slinky hip, and then lift it up. And drop, and lift, and really take your hand to your sad booty and feel. It's like, oh, hey, it engages. I bet you feel that, which is great, which is what we want. Our glute medians are very, very helpful in walking, in our bipedal walking. So let's really energize this foot, dropping the heel down and up. Let this hip lower, let this hip raise. Ooh, it's actually a really nice massage glide, more of a roll because it's a ball and socket joint here. Yeah. And again, I don't need many to feel it. You might feel the same, but let's do about 8 more. Easy breath. 7, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, nice strong leg here. 3. You can't see it, but my knee is long. And 2, and 1. Find center, be there for a moment. Let this leg relax and just let it swing. Swing a ding ding. Let your arms swing again as if you are walking really briskly. And then excellent, take a moment, step off, shaky, shaky. Whew. For me, that's again, a lot of feels there. Opposite side. Let's pick ourselves up. Energize this heel downward as if there's a weight on it. Take the hands to the hips, because you might have joined me there, and allow that hip to lift and lower. That heel, that whole leg, pull into ourselves and drop. And you might feel it's actually kind of some sneaky obliquies. Again, get those thumbs in or your fingers in to feel the beautiful supportive musculature of our glute medius. Easy breath. And again, notice this side probably is different. Again, 8 more. We have our nice little sassy hip. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Wow. Finding, center-ish. Remembering, balancing is an act. Wobbling is part of it. And then get that leg going. Be as loosey-goosey as you can. And let the arms swing as if we are outside on a nice brisk walk on a beautiful sunny day. Dans la campagne. I can't speak and do this at the same time. Campagne. Dans la campagne de France. Here. There we go. Woo, let that go. Oh my goodness, fire, fire, fire. Take a moment to actually thank you, block, for your help. To just stand in your feet, soften your knees, roll down. Take a moment at the bottom just to release this chain. And roll up. Excellent. That can be done before or after your outdoor movement activities. And I hope you feel really, really energized. As always, thank you for joining. I will see you next time.